In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace an old dishwasher with a new one. I'm also going to cover 3 different problems that you might face over the years of using the dishwasher. Stay tuned. It will save you time and money. So today I'm going to show you how to take off this old dishwasher. If you have a dishwasher like this or any kind of dishwasher, they always have mounting screws, as you see pointed with the arrows right there. I had 3 mounting screws on top, so I just loosened them up, and the dishwasher came loose. So, and I had 4 more on the bottom of the dishwasher. This particular dishwasher had a cover, as you can see, on the bottom piece. So I had to remove 4 screws on the bottom, 1 right there, 1 there, and 2 on top of the small cover. And then you have those 3 on top. All right. I mean, once you get all the screws out that is holding the washer up, you pretty much will get it out. But you want to make sure you turn off the valve, though, the water coming in to the dishwasher. Locate it and then shut it down like so. In my case, I found this right there. It's usually close to the sink and going to the right or left depending on the location of your dishwasher. So I'm just going to go ahead and loosen up the mounting screw. Matter of fact, take them all out. This happened to be an easy one. I just took a Phillips head and turned it, and the screws started coming down. So I took all the screws off. Once you get the screws out, your life gets much easier from there. Then you're ready to take it out, and the excitement of putting in the new washer kicks in. So we took our first screw out. We're going to go ahead and take the second one out. I mean, this job is, if you already had a washer, it shouldn't be a problem. Make sure when you order a new washer, you get the right size out the seal. But it's amazing, I prefer the old washer, but, it's time to go, but believe it or not, this washer still works. I just want something new, and I don't feel like replacing the seal. That's all it needs, a seal. Just time for a new washer, that's all. But back in the days, they used to make these things, that actually lasted, and this one wanted to go another 20 years. I said, it's time to get a new one, because it new features, new washers, new technology is always useful. So this is the 4th screw from the bottom, but every dishwasher is different. If you happen to have exactly like the one I have right here, then you're gonna experience the same. But some washers have 2, some don't, some have 3. So look at the instruction for your new washer and look out for these mounting screws. Very easy to take. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this thing out right there. It's just there to cover so that nothing from your kitchen floor goes in underneath, or it looks nice too. It's covered and everything. Next thing I'm going to do is you see those, I don't know if you could see those connection, the supply connection, the drain connection. I'm going to disconnect it while I have it right here. It's not going to be 100% easy, but with some effort, I should be able to do it. I don't see a problem. But right here, I want to show you, this is the supply right there, and then I have the electrical supply coming in, which I'm not going to touch right now because the outlet is behind the washer. I don't want to do a live electric. If you want to turn off the circuit breaker and then work on it, but I would rather unplug. And then you have the drain right there, which is going to come off soon. I'm going to take it out. It looks like it's easy to do because I could see a Phillips head screw holding in the drain. So before you do all of that, please make sure the washer doesn't have any water in there, because once you take the drain hose out, you will have water pouring out. In my case, I'm expecting some water to pour out because remember, the hose is going to have some water in there, because I did use this washer before. So I'm not expecting anything big much. You want to be careful. Remember, you turn the circuit breaker off, and I hope I turned the right one off. But then again, you never know. So treat all electrical equipment live all the time and respect it. So these footing right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to they're extended at the moment. I'm going to retrieve them because this dishwasher was put in place before the new flooring. So over the years, the previous owner had put the flooring, and so I had to retrieve the legs, if you want to say it, so that I could slide it out. So you have the outlet right there. Right there is an outlet behind the washer. If you happen to have it like that, that's great. I'm just going to unplug it right there. So we are off to a new start. I already have my drain system there. I already have supply there. But being that I took it out and a washer, I'm expecting a new washer that you see in this box to last long. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace the inlet, the supply, and I'm going to replace it with a new outlet, new electrical wire. And at the same time, I believe this washer is supposed to come with a new drain hose, which is going to be perfect. So I have these three, the drain and the two supply electric and the water supply, all brand new. So you want to make sure you have this blanket, the insulation on top, because remember the dishwasher have heating system as well. It heats up your water. You don't want too much heat to escape into your house. If it's the summertime, you're not going to be comfortable in the kitchen. And at the same time, you want the dishwasher to retain the heat inside so that it could do the job it's designed to do. I know. So as you see me unpackaging this particular dishwasher, it's a GE. I don't know what brand you are thinking about buying and which brand you are working on or you already have. It's completely up to you. Every package is going to be different. I show you because I wanted to give you an idea. This video is intended for learning purpose only. So I did some electrical connection here already. They don't come. This particular dishwasher did not come with the outlet. With the extension cord. So I had done that already, and it came with the supply. This particular one right here has a plastic water supply that connects to. You want to start off with the with your hand first, because you don't want to risk the plastic getting stripped out and everything. And this is the drain right there. And I have this electrical wire which I'm going to connect. I've already made the connection, which is very simple to do. You follow instructions. It's color coded, no big deal. I generally say that, make sure you're a licensed electrician and whatnot. But this job is so simple. I feel you could do it. But please, if you're not sure, do more research. Ask the electrician. Get help if you need it. Now that you have learned how to install a dishwasher, let me show you how to fix it, should in case you have any issues in the future. Dishwasher problem number 1. This dishwasher stopped working all of a sudden. I noticed one day the lights are on, but the dishes are not clean. So that got me thinking, what could cause this problem? So what I started to do is I started investigating. I started looking at the switch, make sure the switch is not broken, nothing is obstructing, nothing is loose, make sure the door closed properly, make sure there's nothing I should worry about. So I made sure I did that. And then after closing the door, I had to make sure I heard a click, or I heard what I usually hear when the door is closed. Make sure that's fine. When the sprinkler comes on, the door doesn't come off or anything like that. So what I found was this blade was off-centered. It wasn't sitting properly. So what I did was I took the blade out, made sure there's nothing causing it for it to be unseated. So I put everything back. I put the blade back. I tested it. It looks fine. I wanted to check, make sure there's nothing in the drain. While I have it open, while I have the rack out, I want to make sure the filter is clean. There's nothing to worry about there. I'm not expecting nothing big there, but minor stuff like pins or something could go in there and cause issues. So far everything looks good. Only thing I found was the off-centered blade, which I put it back in place, and it's spinning very well. Maybe a fork or a spoon, something got on the way and got it off-centered, causing the dishwasher to not work. While I have it open, I'm checking the top. The ceiling looks good. The rack goes back in and back out fine. This blade spins very well, not an issue, so I should be okay. And another thing I would do is I would look around the seal. Make sure the seal's okay, there's nothing leak, because I don't have any water leak, so I don't have to worry about the seal. But since I got it open, why not check? So I hope this information helps you. Dishwasher problem number 2. It would start just fine, soap would go in, water would run, and then boom, silence, dead, no lights, no draining, nothing. I checked inside, no food, no debris, no obvious clogs, just frustration. I was about to call a repairman, but I decided to try one more thing. I removed the drain line and I ran a hand snake through it, just like you would clean a clogged sink. Guess what? The dishwasher came back to life like nothing ever happened. No big clog, just a little grim, but that little grim was shutting it all down. I didn't have to go far in. No shut off, no error, just clean dishes. Sometimes the smallest things cause the biggest problem. This tiny blockage was enough to shut down a $700 machine. And the fix, a $10 hand snake and 15 minutes of effort, you don't need to be a plumber. You just need not to give up. Fix it yourself, save money, and never let small problem turn into a big disaster. Dishwasher problem number 3. We're going to troubleshoot a GE dishwasher that starts a cycle, then shuts off. That doesn't clean a thing. You might notice your dishwasher runs for a few minutes, but the dishes stays dirty and the soap pod might still be sitting there untouched. I started with the basic. Check the drain line to see if it was clogged. Everything was clear. Next, I unplugged the turbidity sensor. That's the part that tells your machine how dirty the water is. Then I moved on to the water pressure sensor. That's where I struck gold, or grim to be exact. This little sensor was packed with gunk, hard water buildup, soap scum, and debris. It was so clogged that it could not read the water level correctly. And that caused the machine to stop the cycle early. I cleaned it thoroughly using a toothbrush, warm water, and a little vinegar to break down the buildup. After drying it off and putting it back in place, I started the dishwasher. The full cycle completed and everything came out sparkling. It turns out this one tiny part caused all the trouble. If your dishwasher isn't finishing cycle or your dishes aren't coming out clean, check out that pressure sensor. For a quick breakdown, the drain system in a GE dishwasher includes drain pump, which removes dirty water, the turbidity sensor, which measures how cloudy the water is, the water pressure sensor, which monitors fill level. If any of these parts get clogged or fail, your dishwasher may short cycle for safety. If you are still having trouble after clearing the pressure sensor, other symptoms could mean different issues, like no water filling, might point out to bad inlet valve, or float switch, or a humming sound but no action, could mean a jam motor. So before you call a tech or replace the whole machine, check the pressure sensor. It might be the quick fix that brings your dishwasher back to life. If this video helped you, give it a like, drop comment, and subscribe for more DIY landlord hacks that saves time and money. Thanks for watching the Landlords Workshop.